Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for 3 rounds of fighting action in the XKO Muay Thai Bantamweight division. This fight is brought to you by Swole O'Clock, the official round clock of the XKO. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the next bank blue corner. He's a freestyle fighter who stands 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighed in at 134.5 pounds, making his professional Muay Thai debut. Representing Big Head MMA, fighting out of Lubbock, Texas, Joseph Sandoval. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner. He's a freestyle fighter and stands 6 feet even. He weighed in at a perfect 135 pounds. He is making his professional Muay Thai debut, representing the Strike Kings, fighting out of Harker Heights, Texas, Jose Los Lobos Johnson. Your opponent. Here we go. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, to explain the rules of the Muay Thai division, Seth Fuller.
All right, gentlemen, you got my instructions in the dressing room. Keep this fight clean. Fight when I say fight. Stop when I say stop. Break when I say break. Most importantly, intelligently defend yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Go back to your corners. Come out fighting.
Looking at Jim Ross, the sponsor of XKO.
And Kevin Trailblazer Holland.
And Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland. And I'll tell you what, Kevin, it is a pleasure to be here with you. We are watching a Muay Thai division where you have thrilled the crowd with your Kung Fu, your MMA, and your Muay Thai. Let's talk about the fight that we have right now at XKO 41. While kicks to the head are being unleashed, we have 3 rounds. Kevin, talk to me. What's going on over here?
Man, right now, you got your boy over here in the black shorts. He's looking to dominate this match. He's been on fire when it comes to Muay Thai.
Now, keep talking about the Muay Thai because that is something that a lot of the fight fans have not yet to see here at XKO.
Muay Thai in the cage is something very, very unique. It's not something that you see very often. You got organizations that's been out here for 20, 30 years, and they've never even thought about doing this type of thing here. And this is fascinating. No ropes to hang back on, nothing but a cage to keep you locked in and blasted by knees and elbows to the head.
The one thing that I'm just now learning about,
double head kick, followed up by the right and left head kick. That was fascinating.
Now, that's one thing that you unleash now that we've seen is your accuracy is far to none when you want to unleash your jab or your lead leg kick.
You know what? It's all about timing. It's all about getting that work in the gym and getting comfortable with sparring. And oh my gosh, flying knee to the head, followed by a right hand and a left head kick.
Right now, Jose Johnson unleashing hell upon Joseph Sandoval. Sandoval, a chin of steel.
Sandoval is tough as they come, man, but Joseph, man, that guy right there, he has technique for days. Strike Kings over there, they got a nice program, man. I would compare them to the Lamb striking system out here in DFW. I would compare both of those to Conor McGregor out there in Ireland.
And I'll tell you, your style is just finesse, and you bring your own style to the cage here, much like we're seeing with Jose Johnson.
Whoa! Lead leg head kick drops Sandoval. Wow, that was amazing.
What a lot of people don't understand watching Muay Thai is that he does get a 10-second count.
He gets a 10-second count, and he's definitely beating it, but he's still wobble leg. I'm curious to see how long this fight lasts. Ooh, nice, strong kick coming in. Sandoval firing strong, but I think Sandoval needs to look for a clinch. Possibly get himself out of this situation, make it through the next round. It's only 39 seconds in the first round.
Now, Lobos Johnson throwing that spinning back heel kick, much like you do, like a jab.
And you know what? I believe that's the way to go about it. When you can throw your kicks like a punch, That's very hard to deal with. Most Muay Thai guys can't deal with that at all unless it's a roundhouse.
Now, what a lot of people don't understand is that you can use reinforced knees, you can use elbows, which is what is one of your weapons, is an elbow like a jab. We may see that tonight, we may not.
I would like to see that from Joseph. I would like to see more elbows from him. I would like to see him be able to utilize the clinch in a whole different way than ever before, you know?
Right. You know, here I am with Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland. He is right here on the camera. Right now we're with Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland. He is our middleweight champion of the world at XKO, and he is now moving out of the XKO house and into the UFC Contender Series. We are so proud of you. Tell us about what's going on with your journey.
Well, you know what? It's a wonderful journey. Contender Series is going to be awesome. I'm curious to see if they offer us a contract after that or if they just keep us going. But at the end of the day, you know what? XKO has paved the way. I'm able to commentate. I'm able to fight. I'm able to do Muay Thai. I can do it all.
One of your hats you're wearing right now is a specimen hat.
Specimen fight gear. I mean, I can't represent them the way I like to in the UFC, but Specimen fight gear has been here since the beginning of my pro career.
Right.
Without them, I wouldn't have any gloves to train in. And how would I be ready then?
How would you be ready now? I'll tell you right now, it's really exciting to see you. You're here before the crowd. You're here in the cage. What are you thinking between both fighters here? If you're in Sandoval's corner, what are you saying to him going in round two?
Close the gap. Don't let him use his footwork and bomb off on him. If I'm Joseph, I'm thinking keep these angles working, keep these kicks going, keep them low, and every 30 seconds surprise him with a head kick. Because honestly, I believe that Joseph, if he chooses to up the gas, he might be able to put Sandoval away. But Sandoval's tough as nails, and you know when you're tough as nails, it's never an easy job, brother.
You know, and that's the thing about you is that many opponents that I have seen you in your fight career, you respect your opponent.
You have to.
You respect your opponent, but you also play with your opponent, but not to the degree where it gets you in trouble.
It's like bait, you know.
Yes,
it's like going fishing. You got to throw some bait in the water and see if they'll catch. And I honestly believe that whole first round that Joseph was throwing bait in the water, and we'll see in the second round whether it was Sandoval or Joseph.
All right.
And I'm fascinated to see that.
Here we are with our middleweight champion of the world here at XKO, Kevin the Trailblazer Holland, as we discuss round two.
Beautiful sidekick to start off with. But I guess it landed in the groin. I didn't see that, but I'd like to see a replay.
Well, hopefully we get a replay from the booth up top and we can see what's going on. Now, tonight, I know you've been here all evening and you've seen the damage that the body... That's it. I think that was a body. That was to the body, I believe. But let's look at the replay.
Wow.
The referee is calling a stoppage to the fight.
Wow, that was amazing. That was brought to you by Jim Ross Law Group right there, guys. What a fascinating finish and a way to see that happen.
We love to see Jim Ross here. If you didn't know, Jim Ross was actually in law enforcement. He is now a lawyer, and he is a pillar of the Arlington, Texas community. We love you, Jim.
And the MMA community. Think about it. He was the #1 fighter in all of Texas. #1 middleweight in the world.
Yes.
As far as that goes besides UFC. Without him, that guy wouldn't even be able to fight.
And that middleweight is from my town in California.
Isn't that something fascinating, Antonio?
Let's go talk to this fighter real quick, and we'll be right back with Kevin Holland.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 18 seconds into round number 2, your referee has called a stop to the fight due to TKO, your winner, Jose Los Lobos Johnson.
Now I'm standing next to Jose. Jose, man, you were giving him some nice head kicks in the first round. We saw that flying knee. Man, tell us what was going through your mind when you were landing those shots.
Well, I first and foremost want to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. I want to thank all my family, half family that came out here today. Thank you so much. I love you guys, Pastor. I want to thank my team, Strike Kings, for having my back always. We making it, bro. We coming. My brother Jonathan fights next, and y'all gonna be in for a surprise.
That is good. Now going into the second round, as soon as that bell rang, you went after him, you gave him that backside kick. Man, you just basically got him right in the liver. Man, what were you thinking going into the second round when your corner was talking to you?
Well,
I felt very controlled. I found out that it was 2 minutes in between rounds, and that's heaven, man. We basically get like 30 seconds in between rounds, and we go in 5-minute rounds. So it felt good. My coach just told me, he said, work his body. Work his body, work leg kicks, and then work his body, and then shoot for the high. But I saw his body open up instantly, and we've been practicing that step side kick, so I seized that opportunity.
There you go. Jose, is there anybody you'd like to thank? Anybody else that you forgot?
I also want to thank my other family, Title Boxing, who came out here. I love you guys. Thank you. I want to thank all the beautiful fans who came out here. I want to thank Fog Hog Vapes, my family. They out there somewhere. I want to thank all my sponsors, pretty much. Smart Nutrition, Herbalife, over here in this corner right here. They helped me really, really well with my nutrition. I felt a lot better than most weight cuts. I also want to thank Ace Tires. Oh, dang, I should have wrote a list.
It's all good. Jose Johnson, your winner tonight, guys. Give it up for Jose Johnson!
And Joseph, right?
Yep,
With
Jose Johnson.
Jose Johnson with the beautiful body shot. I mean,
that
how often
liver.
do you see something like that in XKO Muay Thai?
You don't, man. And the thing is that golden triangle, you have to be accurate to get that. Because if you go to the hip, you go to the groin, you know what I'm saying? It's over.
Straight bladder shot. I mean, I haven't seen one of those since the yellow belt in Kung Fu.
Which, speaking of that, man, are you going to bring some Kung Fu to the Contender Series for Dana White to see?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here next to Mr. Jim Ross of Jim Ross Law Group. First of all, Jim, I'd just like to say from XKO, the Bussies, myself, thank you for being a main sponsor right here for us for many years. Mr. Ross, thank you once again. Now, me and you were talking in the fast fight, and you are a martial arts enthusiast, taught it for many years, studied the traditions. Now, tell me what you think about all these fights that are going down tonight.
Let me tell you something. If you don't appreciate these young fighters with XKO, you have another thing coming. This is the best organization hungry for these young fighters, and these men and women with XKO are bringing it tonight. Y'all give it up for XKO. Give it up for these young fighters. They're badass. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Jim Ross of Jim Ross Law Group with XKO. Sending it back to you, Antonio.